Hey YouTube, it's Now I'm Nappy and I'm back for another Tip Tuesday. Today we're going to be talking about oats and how to make an oat gel that's moisturizing for your hair. Okay, so I'm sure you like this, you're doing all the foods, but let me tell you why oats are great for your hair. So oats actually contain B vitamins that help to moisturize your hair. They actually act as humectants that help draw water from the environment deep into your hair strands to penetrate into your hair strands and hydrate your hair strands, okay? So if you're looking for a moisturizing recipe, let's go ahead and get started. So you're gonna begin by boiling 2 cups of water. Now, y'all, I have to steal some of my husband's oats because I do not eat oatmeal and he's the only one. So let's be quiet and get started mixing our mix. And I'm gonna begin using 2 tablespoons of my oats. But as I was mixing this, I realized that my husband is using 1-minute oats, which means that they're thinner and they're cut finer. So I went ahead and added in another tablespoon a little later on because I wanted the mixture to be nice and thick and form a really good gel. So you want to boil this mixture for about 10 minutes until you see strings of mucilage form, and you want to go ahead and touch the water and see it form on your fingers and the back of the spoon, and then you want to turn it off and set it to the side for a minute or 2. Now while you do that, you want to go ahead and get your pantyhose and your jar ready for straining. So I actually like to do this initial bit while it's still hot because it makes it easier to get the gel out of the oatmeal while it's still hot. So go ahead and pour the oats into the pantyhose and let it sit there for a few seconds to let the initial gel go ahead and come out. And then y'all, you know what I've been using? I've been using my tongs to actually help strain this out. So go ahead and use your tongs like I'm doing, pulling it down to help get as much of the gel out of the oats as possible. Now this can be a little bit of a struggle, but on other videos I saw some girls using their hands to do this and it got really messy. At least this is a really concentrated effort to get the oat gel into the jar. So next I'm going to go ahead and add 1 to 2 tablespoons of my Ayurvedic DIY oil. Y'all know I'm using my own oil, but you guys feel free to use any oils that you have. But you all know I love to make everything that I use have a bit of Ayurveda in it. So that's what I'm going to be using. So once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and stir it and then store it in the fridge and jump in the shower to wash my hair. So I want to show you guys the texture of the gel. It's kind of gooey and reminds me a bit of flaxseed gel at this point because I've added in the oils. It's not as thick as it could be. But y'all, the slip is actually really crazy as I'm putting it on my strands. It's just gliding and penetrating deep into my hair. I'm feeling my hair get moisturized and I'm noticing right away that I have some serious curl definition. Y'all see them curls popping? Okay, so let me tell y'all a little bit more about some of the benefits of oat gel while I apply the rest to my hair. So oatmeal is an excellent film former that provides a protective barrier around your hair strands, protecting it from the environment, also protecting it from snagging and tangling up within other strands of your hair. Now, thankfully, this film is actually easily washed away whenever you're ready to wash your hair. And you can also scrunch this film out with using oil after this has dried. Oatmeal also provides your hair with amazing sheen. As you can see, as I'm applying it to my hair is looking really moisturized and really shiny. And that's a really good indicator that this is actually penetrating into my hair strands and coating the strands, providing layers of moisture. Now, you guys, if you have very dry and brittle hair, oatmeal is great because it provides thickening and strengthening effects to your hair, helping it to become more elastic. Now, I'm going to say that it is still a gel, so adding the oils to this actually helped to create, for me, a more moisturizing barrier with less crunch. Also, you guys, the beta-glucan in oatmeal is a polysaccharide that gives your hair nice slip and acts as an amazing emollient or softening ingredient to help make your strands soft and silky. So you guys, this is it. I have it applied all to my hair. I can see that my hair looks hydrated. It also feels very stretched and moisturized. And that's it for today's video. If you guys want to see the result of this, you will definitely have to check me out on Instagram and see the definition that I get from this oat gel. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them down below. And check out my blog post if you want to learn more about using oats in your regimen. And don't forget to subscribe, you guys, because I'm doing tips every week with lots of DIYs because we are home and we can utilize the things that we have in our kitchen to help our hair thrive. So that's it for this week's Tip Tuesday. I'll see you next time. Bye.